The market has woken up from its European drunk fest last week, and now we have a hangover. The big question, obviously, last week on the plan was, how are they going to pay for this? And it turns out that that's the question today. How? I'm here with Stephen Guilfoyle from Meridian Equity Partners. So they never said last week how they were going to pay for it, and now everybody's realized, how is this going to happen?
No, how is the big question. And as we all know, the French president was going to call the Chinese and try to get some money out of them, but Xinhua, the Chinese news agency, this morning ran a story where they weren't so sure China would come to the rescue of the EU. So there's a negative tone. There's a less euphoric feeling. I was surprised the market held on to the gains on Friday. Well, today we're seeing the profit taking that comes with shaky news.
All right, we've got a lot of catalysts happening this week. We got the FOMC on Wednesday. We've got jobs data on Friday. So you're an economist. Where are we going with this?
Well, the Fed, obviously, they're not going to do anything with interest rates just yet, but they are going to pave the way. They're going to steel the public against inflation. They're going to say, we laid it out there, we told you we might go this route, because the fourth and first quarters, a lot of the projections are not as rosy as the 2.5 we just saw for the third quarter. So I believe they're going to say, if we need to print money, we're going to print money. The Swiss National Bank is doing it, the Bank of Japan is doing it, the Chinese are doing it. Across the globe, they're going this route. The Australians, I think, just announced it last night. So they're probably going to say, us too.
All right, so you said they're going to try to make us feel good about inflation. You know, with the jobs data, again, are we just going to get more of this flat line?
Well, basically, we are looking for 9.1% on the unemployment. We're looking for 400,000 jobless claims again. So we're staying with the numbers we've been at. There's not expected to be a lot of movement there, and I expect we will flatline.
All right, MF Global, a lot of noise about them today in the market, but you feel like that's not really hitting this market, that is really Europe.
Well, it is a negative, and there's news out about the severance package and all this. It's definitely a negative. It's certainly not adding to any positivism, but I believe the catalyst for this morning's sell-off is the Europe and the Chinese hesitancy towards Europe.
All right, so it sounds like Sarkozy went over to China with hat in hand, came up empty. That's Stephen Guilfoyle from Meridian Equity Partners.